should, man. Point, point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, point, baby.
Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designers say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen, their few better in the red zone, as he comes in fourth and touchdown receptions. It's the Bears and the Vikings under the lights on Thursday night.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, you know, like 30 years later. They still remember every guy in their class. And when you look across and you see your peer, you are linked together in that draft. You're also linked together in this league that knows how hard getting any win on any day is. And you want this one against your classmate as much as any.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's brought down for a loss. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dump off, caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back gets the handoff. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
He's on the move. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Big game downfield. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. And a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And now the Bears will line up and go for two. He's throwing for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hockenson reels it in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Bears and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Escapes a defender. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams from the gun. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And that's unfortunately going to fall incomplete. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 8-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Addison going to motion over left. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. DJ Chuck there for the catch. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jervon Dexter escorted him to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We'll hold up for a moment. Snap back in some pain after the play. Training staff headed out there to work on him. Gotta figure out this third down here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. McCarthy to throw it. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Working a couple of yards past the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 2nd and 8. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Bears who have 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They are on the counter with Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Staying grounded with Swift. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. 4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll run it with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from near his own goal line. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Next time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Intercepted in the end zone. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Williams to throw. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He puts everything behind this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. We've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll send you south. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Valus Jones now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Williams will look to throw. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be third and long. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs in. Williams on the play action. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Running behind center with Swift. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has his man. It's Addison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Williams to throw on first. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Going run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Again, it's going to be Swift. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut in the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up now. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. Vacates quickly left side. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
On the give, it's Swift. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
So up come the Bears to the line. They'll try another 2-point play. Out of the pistol, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Bears make it a 3-score game in the fourth. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Sharp there to haul it in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. McCarthy looking to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got it near the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. his second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. 1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They're going play action. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had in it. Big gain downfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So once again, the Bears trying for 2. Chased out to his right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. Boom. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense, partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's on the move. Now here he goes. He's got room to roam here. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Running right, this is Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 16. Flush down now to his left. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Working inside the red zone. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yet no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
To throw. Has the connection to Jones. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears.
Looking to throw it. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Throwing now. This finds Chark complete. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Here he is to throw. Catch made by Chark. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams on the play action. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. So up come the Bears to the line. They'll try another 2-point play. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Looking for a pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need the wait.
do what I could, man. Point, babe, do what I should, man. Point, babe.